As a versatile hot hatch, the Audi RS3 has always been close to top of the podium. If you want a quick, luxurious and secure all-weather machine that offers decent levels of practicality and reasonable running costs, it has hard to ignoring Golf's junior performance car. And yet, we've always struggled to gel with the 5-cylinder pocket rocket. Partly because of its prodigious price tag, and partly because it places unflappable performance ahead of flamboyant fun. However, as demonstrated by the surprisingly playful TTRS, it would appear that Audi Sport Division, formerly Audi Quattro GmbH, is not completely averse to producing cars with a sense of humor. Therefore, for 2017, special attention has been paid to the RS3's historically straight-laced dynamics. Firm RS Sport suspension featuring adaptive damper control promises flatter cornering, widened front and rear tracks, 20mm 14mm respectively, should help to limit joy sapping understeer, and new escape software even allows for some control drifting, or so they tell us. The interior is a triumph. The predominantly black cabin is an exercise in restraint, but there are enough touches to indicate that you are indeed sitting in an RS model. The traditional flat-bottom steering wheel is present and correct. Embossed RS logos on the cross-stitched leather seats add a touch of class, and in line with the rest of the facelifted A3 lineup, the interior of the RS3 can be enhanced with Audi's virtual cockpit display. However, small details aside, there's only one feature in the cabin that truly matters: the bright red starter button. Thumb it and the 5-cylinder motor barks into life with an intensity that betrays its compact size. Driving around town, that iconic off-beat firing sequence sounds truly superb, although we were a touch surprised by a distinct lack of pops and crackles on the overrun. Perhaps Audi has grown tired of artificial sonic enhancements. Once you get on the power, the supposedly playful Quattro all-wheel drive system pulls everything back into line, despite it being theoretically capable of dispensing 100% of its available power to the rear wheels. That said, there is no question that this is a genuinely talented car, and one that is surprisingly engaging on the right road. Ultimately, we'll have to get the car back in Blighty before we give our definitive verdict. The hot and dusty roads of Oman are not exactly comparable to the UK, although the low grip surface did give us a unique insight into the RS3's abilities up to and over the limit. Abilities that bring the RS3 closer to rivals such as the Volkswagen Golf R and BMW M140i. And yet, this is still a car that is objectively hard to recommend, especially when you take in the comparative costs. Official figures have yet to be announced, but insiders reckon that this saloon could cost as much as £47,000, a mighty amount of money, considering that the outgoing Sportback started at less than 40.